assaulted me.
I did not.
You just touched me.
I think it's time to call the
Back
police.
off.
I'm gonna have to ask you to step across the street.
No, that's not gonna happen.
Today's videos take us to two very different locations where ordinary conversations quickly turn into tense confrontations. In one encounter, employees question a man filming near their facility. In the other, people challenge someone recording from a public sidewalk outside a church. The conflict begins with one simple question: why won't he explain what he's doing? Both videos come from the original creators, whose work has helped spark conversations about public interactions and civil rights. If you enjoy their content, please subscribe to their channel using the link in the description and let them know ID Refusal Cops sent you. We love supporting conversations about civil rights. Stay until the end, because these encounters are sure to leave you with questions and your own opinion about what happened.
Sir, you make contact with me and we're going to have a problem.
You can't go.
Get out of my way. Now.
I'm sorry, I'm not feeling safe with you being this close to me.
You're the one coming up to me. You just assaulted me.
I did not.
You just touched me.
I think it's time to call the police. Great.
I don't know who you think you are, man. Tiny Tim's getting a little too big for his britches here. You got it?
I'm not doing anything.
You understand what I'm saying?
Just standing. They're coming.
You are literally the least intimidating thing I have seen all day. You need to stop behaving the way you are. You need to stop making physical contact with me. It's not your place to do this. Do you understand?
I'm trying to keep you safe.
It's not your job to do it.
Just trying to keep you safe.
Deshaney versus Winnebago is a federal United States Supreme Court case. Says you have no obligation to keep me safe. You understand?
But I want
out of the interest
I want to
of
keep you safe.
de-escalating, I'm going to walk away because I don't want to have any negative encounter with you. You understand?
I do.
So I'm going to go the other way. I absolutely can, sir. The admin office is up over here.
Can I walk with you? Yeah.
That's fine. You can.
All right.
It's a free country. It's a free city. I don't appreciate you getting up and almost getting violent with me, though.
No, it's not.
You absolutely made contact with me.
You made it violent with your aggressive speak.
No, I didn't threaten you at all. I said I don't want
did.
this. No, I did
I
not.
said something will happen.
Yeah, if you make contact with me. And then you did. I just don't want escalations, man. That's all there is to it. Now, where's the cut through to the admin office up here?
I'll show you.
Okay. Oh, it's right here. Excuse me. I mean, you should know as a grown man, sir, you shouldn't just be getting right up in people's faces. How do you think they're going to respond?
You got it.
Huh?
You moved there.
No, I was walking on my way. You're the one that enters. Does it cut through here?
This way.
Okay. You're the one that got right up in front of me and kept blocking my way.
I did block your way because you're going to an unsafe place.
That has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with what I want to do.
But I want to keep you safe too.
It's not your obligation to do that.
I know.
Now, what's your name? What?
I would like to keep you safe.
What's your name?
This white half.
Got a face mask on.
Man.
Got a gray vest, black t-shirt.
What is your name? Seth?
No, I'm borrowing this shirt.
I'd like to make a complaint about you. I don't like your escalation, okay?
Sure.
You need to learn to de-escalate, man. You're a servant. Hello.
Sir. The distance between two people can disappear in seconds, but so can trust. As emotions rise, one step forward becomes an accusation of physical contact, instantly changing the tone of the encounter. Under the Fourth Amendment, government actions must remain objectively reasonable, while unwanted physical interference may become an important factual issue if a court later reviews the incident. Every movement now matters just as much as every word.
Could I speak to a manager, please?
I'm right here.
You're
What's
part
the
of the
location
problem.
of him
You
currently?
just saw what your coworker did.
He's in the admin building, the
Okay.
entrance.
I need to speak with your manager.
Sir, I'm going to have to ask you.
And I need to make a public records request. Am I not allowed to make a public records request?
You are allowed to make a public record
Okay.
request, but not from us.
Hey, will you holler at Joe?
Yeah, she's getting him.
No, he's in the entryway.
Did you want to come in or no?
No. He's not allowed to be in here.
What makes it? It said public entrance. This is not a public entrance?
This is the power plant, and
You're allowed to be in the foyer.
There you go. What are you doing?
Not in here.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to come through there. It's your office.
Right, exactly. That's
Yeah.
what we meant.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, I'm not going to come back there. I'm just want to make a public records request, and I also want to speak with this, what's your name? Well, you said your supervisor. I'd like to make a complaint about you. Do I say it's the white guy? Are you his boss?
In a roundabout way.
Okay, I'd like to file a complaint about him and the other guy who failed to identify. Shocking.
we've already called the police. He's out here walking around the property. We asked him to leave.
Okay.
There's nothing restricting access back there. Nothing.
This is a hazardous site, so going outside of the normal path for the traffic.
Yeah, but there's nothing that says you can't go to the place. Like literally, you have no. Well, actually, that's not true. There's one sign. If you go to the hazmat area where you recycle,
Okay.
Jason gave me a card, and his office that he went into. Excuse me. When he went in, there's a sign on there that says authorized personnel only. So obviously, I'm not going to go in there. But other than that, there's no restriction of access to anywhere else. Like literally, there is no signage. So I'm here
To
working.
which part of the facility, or
Yes, all of it. Like,
to the building itself?
well, I don't know. I haven't gotten up to the building itself. I mean, I was literally just going around getting B-roll footage and a little bit of A-roll footage, and then all of a sudden, I had a disagreement, but it was reasonable. And then this guy in a gray top comes up, starts getting pretty escalatory, gets within inches of me. I tell him to stop doing what he's doing, and then he makes physical contact with me. Brief, limited, but it's not like he punched me or anything. But he makes physical contact with me. There's no reason for that. There's no reason for that. I mean, all I'm saying is I just need to be here to work, and I'd like to make a public records request.
Okay.
Can I make a public records request?
Not through us. That's through City Hall.
Gotcha. So I just want to make sure. You're telling me before I leave, you're denying my ability to make a public records request
I'm
here.
not- At this location.
You're denying me making a public records request here.
At this location.
Okay, I'm going to submit an oral public records request to you right now. I would like, and my email address is anonymouscitizenwa@protonmail.com. I would like to get all records regarding all hazmat spills at all locations of the property controlled by Waste Management Transfer Station, basically this place, over the last 5 years.
You can do that. You can do that, but you have to go through the actual clerk's office to do.
Well, I've submitted it. You've got 5 days in accordance with RCW
No,
4256-520.
not how it
Ma'am, I've been a journalist doing this for years. I know what I'm talking about. It's what I work on. So I submitted my public records request. You got 5 days to respond. Obviously, you don't have to produce the records here. The city will produce them. But that's how that works. So I've submitted it. I'm going to get back to work. Wishing you guys a good day. Although, excuse me, whoever the other guy, who's the guy that was getting right in front of me and ended up making contact with me? What was his name? Or is his name?
You saw his name. It was on
Oh, it is Seth. Okay. Looks like his name's Seth from the name tape that I saw. So he said it was a shirt that he borrowed from somebody else, so I don't know if that really is his name, but I'd like him disciplined. He shouldn't be doing that. He said he was trying to keep me safe. There's a Supreme Court case called DeShaney versus Winnebago that it says no government agent has any responsibility to protect me. So if I went back there and I got lit on fire or whatever, right? If that happened, you guys would have no liability over that. Especially if you walked up and said, hey man, I'm just telling you, you might get lit on fire if you go back there or whatever, right? And then I get lit on fire. It's like there's no responsibility there because you just told me not to do it. But first of all, there's no signage restricting access to anything. And second, it's completely open to the public. I mean, you can see it. I mean, I literally went to the hazmat area. There's a staircase that goes down, and you just walk over what looks like to me be like commercial grade scales or something like that. That was it. No big deal. So, all right. What was your name?
Joe,
Joe. What do you do here?
the plant manager.
Oh, you're the plant manager. So you're the most in charge guy around. I wouldn't say that's roundabout. You're the most in charge, right?
Sort of.
Who's over you?
There's many levels above.
Oh, really? I figured just plant manager would be like the, most senior dude. So who is your boss?
He's downtown.
What's his name?
There's the whole public works chain of command above me.
Oh, well, I mean, who would you report to next in the chain? Like if you had to call the next boss?
There's the public works director. We got a solid waste director.
Oh, would it be the solid waste director?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what's his name?
He's one of my supervisors.
Yeah. What's his name? I need to do a public records request on him too. I can't say the white guy. We're in Eastern Washington. It's kind of vague.
Would you write your email down on that for me?
Of course.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. All right, there you go. And then you got it, assuming you have a good memory like I do. So I've submitted the public records request. You got 5 days in accordance with Section 520 of the Public Records Act to respond. It doesn't have to be the records at that point. If you have them, great. If not, obviously, the city can do it in installments or whatever else.
So tell me again what you wanted. I'm not saying I can do this, but I will check with the clerk's office.
Yeah, you can just transmit it to them. It's no problem. Like, I want to be clear. I'm not saying you guys have to give me records today. That's not actually how the Records Act works. I'm looking for all hazardous material. Okay, I'm looking for all hazardous materials spills anywhere on this property in the last 5 years. Anywhere. And to be clear, I'm not saying like if you have multiple parcels at this location, I'm not just saying one parcel. I'm saying like the whole contiguous plant property spills. That work?
Okay.
All right, thank you. You guys have a good day.
You too.
After the confrontation, the conversation shifts from emotion to procedure. Instead of arguing further, the cameraman attempts to submit a public records request and seeks to identify the proper office. Public records laws are designed to provide public access to government records, but every agency may have its own designated process for receiving requests. Understanding where and how to file can be just as important as knowing what information you are requesting.
Now, what about that right there is confusing? Administration, public tours. First of all, the other guy said he was going to take me over here. Then you say don't go inside. Why? And then your coworker tells you, and in effect admonishes you for saying, yes, he can be in here.
And
There you go. What are you doing?
Not in here.
What are you guys doing? What is this, fantasy novel makeup day? You guys just doing whatever you want? Do you just go commit arson or steal things? I mean, come on, seriously, what is going on here? It's public property. You don't get to tell the public where to go unless there's proper signage. Now, if there's something, like I said, back at your office that says authorized personnel only, well, that's sort of obvious. I'm not authorized to go back there. You're just coming up with random edicts like you're the Lord of the land, Count McStevenson, or whatever you think you are. I mean, come on, man. We got rid of that English nonsense a couple 150 years ago. Right? We're not lords of the land. Nobody's a titled noble or the king of the land or any of that kind of stuff. So seriously, just get back to work, guys. We're not paying you to do this. A felony? What felony are you talking about? A felony to come onto public property? Man, you are getting too much. I'm going to go make a complaint on you again. That's ridiculous. Excuse me. Hey, Joe.
He went back in his office.
Can I talk to Joe again?
Yes.
I'd like... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
If he's available.
what is your at?
Yeah, I just want to alter the public records request.
So anonymous citizen law at what?
What's that?
What is this word right here?
Can you bring it over here?
Yes.
Public place and you walk down and start walking around behind, and then he's saying you can access it you want because it's not posted. You won't listen to it.
Oh, it's protonmail.com.
There's all sorts of chemicals.
Proton mail. Okay, gotcha.
Okay. Joe, I need to get that guy's name.
Your last message, I did not
Let's all
receive
go back there. I need to submit a public records request about him. Can I please get his first name? I just need to submit a public records request about him. That's all I need to do. I mean, I can't say it's the white guy that works at the plant. Everyone around here is white.
Okay.
If it was the sole African-American guy or something like that or whatever, it might make it a little bit easier. I'm just literally looking to submit a public records request about that employee. That's all I'm looking to do. Can I just get his first name, please? With sugar on top.
I appreciate it if you didn't.
Yeah.
He was out there name calling, and
That's...
he's clearly here to do more than public records.
I'm not going to put any of my employees in a situation where anything is going to be used against them. I don't know what you're doing with this. So
Well, now I need to understand his qualifications, what he does here specifically, like with his job and everything. I need to know all this. Because at this point, he's making wild claims that the public can't access things randomly. It's like random edicts.
well, all the employees are here doing a specific job, and one of those being part of his job is to keep you out of the areas you're not supposed to be
Well,
going
but
into.
there's nothing that restricts access to those areas. That's what I'm trying to say. Like I said, with Jason earlier, the guy that gave me the bald guy that gave me the card, his office is very well marked. It says authorized personnel only. No problem. I waited outside his office for him to give me his business card. That's all I'm saying. So, look, I mean, obviously I can't make you give me his name, but I mean, I'm going to be able to take a snapshot of it and be like, can I get his name? And then I'm going to get it anyways. Would you please make it easier for me to make my public records request? Joe, why you got to be like this, man?
At the power plant, questions about access escalated into physical contact, accusations, and a police call. But the next encounter tests a different boundary. When filming makes people uncomfortable on a public sidewalk, does personal discomfort become enough to control another person's actions?
Good morning. What's that?
Who are you guys with?
What do you mean?
Who are you with? Like, are you with an organization?
I'm with me.
Are you a press corps?
I am part of the press, yeah.
Yeah, why are we filming everyone?
Well, I can't really divulge that at the moment.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to ask you to step across the street.
No, that's not gonna happen.
He is not accused of approaching anyone, entering the building, or blocking the entrance. Instead, the pressure begins with a request to move because people feel uncomfortable being filmed. The cameraman repeatedly points to the public sidewalk, while the other speaker frames the issue as privacy and religious access. The transcript does not identify a statute, court decision, or police order governing this exchange, so the exact legal authority is unknown. What the camera clearly shows is a dispute over whether personal discomfort alone should control another person's conduct in a public space.
Okay, I see where this is going.
This is a public sidewalk, sir. You can't tell me where to stand.
I understand that.
So why would you ask me to go somewhere else?
Well,
I'm not bothering anyone. I'm not encroaching.
We've already had people from the parish say they feel very uncomfortable with what you're doing.
Okay, well, I can't help that. I haven't approached anyone. I haven't engaged anyone.
Right.
I'm standing here peacefully filming, not
And
bothering
I'm asking
anyone.
you, why are you filming them?
And I told you I can't really get into that at this time.
Okay, there are people who don't want to be filmed,
Okay.
and you're invading their privacy doing that.
In the public?
Yes.
How does that work?
Because you're invading their privacy to go into into a religious service. Now you're almost infringing. You're smart because you know what you're doing. You're almost infringing on their personal rights to go in there in religious.
Not at all.
I
not
believe
even
you
close.
are.
Not even
I know.
close.
You're a professional at this.
A professional at what? At
debating,
working on news stories?
At debating.
Hey, let's de-escalate a little bit, man.
I am. I'm just saying that you're
your
a
voice
professional. Well, because I'm deaf, because I have military service, and I lost my hearing, so I talk loud. I'm not talking loud because I'm upset. I'm talking loud because I understand what you're doing. And I understand. I said you're a professional at what you do, right?
I am, yes.
Yes.
So I know where I can be and where I can't
Right,
be.
and then when I ask you, wait, what are you doing this for? You immediately said, I don't have to tell you.
No,
And that
that's not
tells
what
me-
I said.
Yeah,
I
well, what
said
did
I
you say?
can't really get into details at
Why
this moment.
not?
Because
Why
I can't. Because I'm
See-
working on a story. It hasn't been published yet, and that's that.
See, that's
and besides that,
that's the
and
stuff that's
besides that,
malarkey, and you know.
No. Besides that, it's none of your business, sir. It's really none of your business.
Well, I'm gonna ask him to move, and then if it doesn't,
Nobody's moving.
If it escalates, I'll call the police.
You can do that.
Yeah,
That's
I
your
will.
right.
I
Nobody's moving though. This is a sidewalk, a public sidewalk.
I understand.
You got to keep that in mind.
I understand that, but you know what you're doing, okay?
Yes, I'm standing
you can
here-
play coy all you
I'm
want.
standing here,
Sir, you can
peacefully
play-
filming,
I understand. but
not
you can
bothering
play
a
coy,
soul.
But you are because
He's wearing a mask. Come on,
Yeah,
we all know
I-
what
no,
they're
so
doing.
So
guys,
what?
we have a
So what?
security- We have a security thing.
Get lost.
No, hey, buddy. Just
Yeah,
don't
have a
worry
nice
about
service. Jesus loves you.
it. No.
Oh my goodness, these people are getting crazy.
Well,
Been
you
here
know
5
exactly
minutes.
What you're doing?
Hey,
and I
stop
hope
getting
you're
in my
reco-
personal space, first
No,
of all.
all right, I'll stay in arm's
Arm's
distance
length,
away.
thank you.
You turned around and walked into me.
No, that's not true. It's on camera. How can I help you?
What's going on? We have
Don't worry about it. Yeah, he's calling the cops. I'm not talking to anybody anymore.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Have a good day, bud.
You too. Whoever this guy is, you might want to teach him a little bit of
Don't
de-escalation.
even talk to them anymore. They know
Seriously.
exactly what they're doing, and they're professionals at this. We'll have the police come. and
What do you
we'll
think
just
the police
disturb-
are going to do?
I don't. But you know what you're doing.
Seriously, what do you think the police are going to do?
I don't know.
You call the police for laws being broken. That's
No.
what police are for.
But I'm asking you, why are you filming? And you
And I
won't
told
tell
you I
me.
can't get
and that's
into
where I
it.
draw the line.
Okay, draw your line.
I'm drawing the line of talking with you anymore.
That's fine.
I know.
We don't need to talk. I didn't want to talk to you.
Stop talking. Just stop.
No, I'll talk as long as I want.
That's what I'm saying.
No, why you're trying to infringe on my rights?
you love
You
this
first tried to infringe on my right to
this
record.
interaction.
Now
You
you're
love
trying
this.
to infringe on my right to speak.
You love this interaction.
No, I just don't. Will not allow anyone to infringe on my rights in any way, shape, or
And
form.
isn't that beautiful? How people feel like you're infringing on their rights, and you go, "Well, I can do
How am I infringing
I
on
just told you
anyone's
they're
rights?
feeling very
That's not a
uncomfortable.
right. It's not a right
I
to feel
understand
comfortable
that. I
in a
understand
public
that.
space.
No. It is a God-given right for them to feel uncomfortable. You could
I'm
talk
sure
about
they
everything
can
else.
feel whatever
you
they
could talk
want.
About it. I know, and you know you're infringing on it, and
No,
that's where I
there's
ended.
there's no.
No.
All right, man. You're pointless. Hope you have a better day. This guy's not happy. Not a happy man.
He's a professional at what he's doing. You're gonna say everything that they have their God-given, or their state laws, federal laws, to do what they're doing. Laws, federal laws, to do what they're doing, and they don't want to stop. And they're saying this is a public sidewalk. It's true. It is true. But I'm telling them they're disturbing the peace. It is true. But I'm telling them they're disturbing the peace.
How am I disturbing the peace?
I don't have to answer to you anymore.
How am I disturbing the peace? You're gonna make a wild claim like that.
Our parishioners don't like what you're doing.
That doesn't mean I'm disturbing the peace. Your logic is very skewed. Disturbing the peace is an actual active law that is broke by doing something.
So what's the point?
Peacefully recording is not disturbing the peace. It doesn't matter how somebody feels about it.
But if people are uncomfortable,
And they can be uncomfortable.
he's a professional.
If somebody would have come up to me cordially, I might have shared a little more
What
information.
they're recording for. These guys know every answer in the book.
Right.
They know exactly what they're doing.
No, you just came up to me a bit aggressive and rude, and I don't tend to answer questions when people approach me like that. So
Well, people are uncomfortable bringing up to our attention, and we just came to.
they're allowed to be uncomfortable. They, if somebody would have initially approached me with a little bit of respect and been cordial with me, I might have shared a little more, but he did not do that. So now the cops have been called. I'm not talking to anyone. I'm not sharing any answers. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So all I can tell you is we mean no harm here. We're peacefully filming. That's it. Working on a video. And that's it.
you're not the surveillance.
Why do you keep walking towards him like that when he's backing up?
Because I'm trying to herd you into a particular...
You're
One person moves forward while the other repeatedly backs away, and the argument shifts from speech to physical distance. A bystander says the advancing conduct is assault, while the other side disputes that claim. The transcript provides competing accusations, but does not establish whether any criminal offense occurred, so the legal conclusion is unknown. What matters for the viewer is the visible sequence: forward movement, retreat, verbal warnings, and repeated demands to stop. In a confrontation like this, uninterrupted footage preserves details that later arguments may distort.
You're not going to do that.
Oh, I'm not?
No.
Well, I just did. I was just asking him why he's wearing a mask.
Well,
He doesn't want to be...
he doesn't need to answer you. And
yeah, I don't need to answer you
I didn't ask you anything.
either.
But you need
You
to
said
you need to
why-
keep an arm's length.
Oh, I do?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, well, you need to stay on the sidewalk. Stay away from our parishioners.
I know exactly what I need to do, but apparently you need to be told what to do because you don't know how to stop invading people's space.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Look at this guy. What's he doing?
Hey, Dan!
What's he? Tell him to leave him alone.
He's a private citizen.
Tell him to leave him alone. He's actively assaulting him.
How? How?
He keeps advancing on him. He keeps backing up.
You're a
That is
professional.
assault. That
You're a
is
professional.
assault. Yes,
You're such
yes,
a
I know laws. I do know laws.
Yeah, you should be a cop then.
No, I'd never be a cop.
There we go. Boom.
There we go.
I
Boom.
love it. No, you know exactly what you're doing, man.
All right, I'm just
You
gonna
know
go ahead
exactly
and
what you're
document this just in case
Document
anything
it. You're
happens.
allowed to.
Of course I am. Hey, leave him alone.
Hey, Dan.
Dan, leave him alone. Leave him alone.
It's not worth it. It's not.
Leave him alone.
Can't just have a conversation?
No.
Because this guy's a
The cops have been
professional-
called.
He's a professional
The
agitator.
cops have been called.
What is your
It
intent?
doesn't matter. None of your business. Leave him alone. Leave me alone.
It is
We're
my
not.
business.
We're not bothering anyone.
It is my business.
No, it's not.
You're bothering me.
You're full.
How am I bothering you?
All I'm asking you is, what is your intent? Why are you here?
I'm not going to tell you that
Because you're a coward.
because the cops have been called. That's
You're a
why.
coward.
If somebody had approached me with
If you
some,
had an actual intent,
Okay.
let's have a conversation. Let's make
I'm
let's
good.
move
I'm
forward.
good because you're aggressive and I don't like it.
I haven't put my
Yes,
put my
nobody
hands on you,
owes
bro.
that. Aggression doesn't mean physical.
You are
have an
being
aggressive
walking around with
attitude.
your camera in front
This
of
is
people's
aggressive?
faces.
Really?
Absolutely.
Okay.
99% of the time, you know exactly what's going on. You know
All right.
exactly what's going
I'm
on.
going to disengage with you guys now.
Absolutely.
You're disengaged. Walk away. That's how you disengage.
No, you don't tell me where to go. First of all, ever.
You said that you wanted to disengage.
You do not
yes?
tell me
Did you say that
where
you
to
wanted
go.
to disengage?
Yeah, I'm going to disengage.
How
so
are you
I'm going to
going
go
to
back
disengage?
over here.
How are you going
I'm
to
going to go
do-
back over here.
How are you going to disengage?
I'm going to go over here.
What is
And
your
I'm
intent?
going to
What is your
politely
intent?
I'm going to
Why are you
politely
here?
ask you
What
to
is your
stay
intent
out
and
of
why
my
are you here?
personal space. I'm
not
making a
your personal
video.
space,
I'm
bro.
not
This
I'm not
is a
telling you
public
anything else.
sidewalk.
Yes, I know
You're
that.
standing on a public street.
I'm telling you to
I
keep
can
an
walk
arm's
wherever
length.
I want. What is your intent? Why are you here? This is private property, by the way.
This is not.
This is.
Have I gone on there?
Why are you here? You have to have some objective. You won't just walk around with a camera in front of people's faces for no reason. So what's the intent? What's the reason? What are you trying to accomplish? What do you actually want? Do you enjoy doing this? I'm sure you don't. It seems like you're not happy. It seems like you have some sort of reason to be here. And I'm happy to have that conversation with you, whatever it is. I can't imagine this is enjoyable for you. So what is the reason that you're here? And what is the reason you won't have a conversation? It seems to me you're not a happy person. It seems like you're not actually enjoying this activity. What would make you happy? What do you really want?
Quit stepping towards me.
What do you really want?
Quit stepping towards me. I want to make a video in peace.
Let's have a conversation.
The cops are here. I don't want to talk to you. You can talk to the cops.
I'm curious what your real intention is.
Then you should have come out respectfully and cordially, and I may have answered some questions. But instead, you actively assaulted my friend over here.
Actively assaulted?
Yes.
No one.
Do you know what the
I haven't
definition
put
of
my
assault
hands on
is?
anybody, bro.
That's where you're wrong. The definition of assault, I suggest you look it up. It does not require physical touch.
I haven't cursed at you. I've been nothing but
When
respectful.
you,
I have done nothing but ask you
respectful.
simple questions.
That's funny. Respectful.
How did I disrespect
That's
you?
laughable.
How did I disrespect you?
Both of us.
How did I disrespect anybody?
Yeah. I don't want to talk to you anymore, man. Like I said.
Bro, what?
The cops are here. Go talk to the
real
cops,
problem?
man.
Why
Go
not just
talk
have
to
a
the
conversation?
cops. I don't want to.
Why can't we talk things
I don't
out?
want to. What don't you get about that? I don't want to. I don't want to talk to you. What don't you understand about that? You can't seem to accept that as an answer. All I want to do is stand here and peacefully record, and you and this other guy have been bothering me since I got here. Accusing me of all times of shit. What?
Do you think it's reasonable that you're here?
Of course it's reasonable. How you doing?
Great, how you doing?
Good. Before you guys go,
Sure.
can I get your names and badge numbers and the incident number? I'd love to pull the 911 call and see what they were saying.
Of course. You want to write it down, or you just want?
You
or
can
want
just
to
say it into the camera. That's fine.
Castellum, ID 7686.
Okay.
Larson Way, 7412.
Appreciate it.
And your event number is 2607 000
2607 000 2697
6697.
6697. All right, got it on here. I appreciate it. Thank you guys.
Have a good one. Be safe.
You too. And there they go.
I wasn't trying to be mean with you. I was just, when people get upset, and I asked, you said I was being violent.
You were being aggressive. I didn't say violent. You were being aggressive. You can be aggressive without being physical.
The aggressive started when you didn't want to tell me why you're doing it.
See, and that's a problem in this country right now, in my opinion.
I'm not going to talk about countries and what...
Well, I am. I'm going to comment on that and say that's a problem that so many people in the country right now feel that they're owed an answer by somebody just because it's making them feel some type of way. Now, the fact is, we had been here less than 5 minutes. We hadn't talked to anybody. We hadn't bothered anyone. We approached nobody. And this was all unnecessary. Like, I feel like one of you guys, maybe a couple of you guys...
How many churches have you filmed?
Dozens and dozens.
Did you get the same reaction?
No. Most of them invite us in.
We were going to invite you in, but our...
Well, you should have done that.
Well,
this
no,
was all unnecessary.
You wouldn't listen to me, though, right? If you would have came up to the church first and say, hey, we'd like to film, we would be more obliged to welcome it.
I hear that all the time, too.
No,
but
because it's 100% truth. Now,
but it's my right to
That's how
film.
you do a business interaction. You let people know your true intent.
This isn't a business interaction, though.
Got it.
It's my right to film, just like it's your right to go in there. See, you're being aggressive. You're raising your voice. I'm Italian too, and I remain calm all the time until.
Listen.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh my God.
This guy's funny.
No, go ahead, film it. Why wouldn't you come and talk to the church first then?
I don't need to.
Boom. That's all I need to know.
I don't need to.
Exactly. And that explains your whole
intent. And like I said before,
yeah.
If the first person that approached me would have been respectful, cordial, and just asked what I was doing, I would have given a lot more information.
When I came up to you, I was cordial.
Not really. Not really.
So why would
you were very pushy.
So
you were very pushy. You were trying to tell me where to go, where to stand. You're trying to tell me to move on.
So you're denying the fact that people felt uncomfortable.
I never said that.
Then
I'm sure people
so you
did.
know you're making people uncomfortable is what you're saying.
I can't help the way they feel. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, you can.
No,
You're
I
a grown-
can't.
You're
No,
a
I can't.
grown man. You're
No.
a grown man.
To that point,
You're a
grown
man.
adults
You're a grown
grown
man.
adults
You're
should
a
have a
grown
lock
man.
on
You're
their
a grown
own
man that
emotions.
knows
So
people's
you don't want to
feelings.
listen. You just want to talk over people.
You just want to talk over people too.
No, I'm trying to get a point across to you. The point that you're making.
You're not.
The exact point that you're making is the point I'm trying to make. Why don't these people?
You're not acknowledging the point. You're not acknowledging the point that you.
I am acknowledging it. I'm agreeing with you.
You agree that you make people uncomfortable.
No, I'm agreeing with you that.
You make people uncomfortable because then you get content and then you can share that content.
Is it my turn now? Is it my turn now?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm agreeing with your point that grown adults should have a lock on their own emotions. If they don't, that is their issue, not mine. I'm not doing anything to hurt anyone.
To fan the flames of the emotion.
No.
Yeah, you do.
No.
See.
Maybe I just want to see if people will respect my rights. Maybe it's that simple.
So you want to infringe just a little bit.
There's no infringing.
See, that's where
There's
we
no
draw the line.
infringing.
No, that's where we see the difference, and we're allowed to have a difference of opinions in this country.
Well, if there was any kind of infringing, why did we not go away in cuffs or get a ticket or, you know?
Say after this isn't going to matter because you know what you're doing, buddy. You know what you're doing, man.
I know what I'm doing is lawful and protected, just like what you guys are doing in there.
And you know what? Politicians do the same thing, and you know what? Some of them are a little corrupt. Some of them are a little bent sideways, right?
I don't disagree.
Yeah, I know you don't disagree. So you don't know the common people here. You just know you're going to get a reaction out of someone because maybe some of these people are conservative. Maybe they are. And then you go,
This has nothing to do with politics.
Out here looking like this, filming people in their face, you're going to get a reaction. And that reaction gets you content. That content
This has
gets you
nothing to do
likes.
with politics.
That content gets you comments. That content gets you paid.
Yep, I would too.
Well,
And you know what? I get
So what's
plenty.
your real
You know
job?
what? I
What do you
get
do for a real job? You don't have to tell me
This
exactly
is
what
my
it is.
job. This is my job. And you know what? I get plenty of churches that invite us in. They bring me donuts and coffee,
we
and
have
I put
donuts
those
and
up
coffee,
too.
But here's
And
the
they get
thing.
just as many
Here's
views.
the thing, you didn't come into the church and ask them first. So
I'm not
going to
come in and ask for something that I have a right to do. That's the point. Yeah.
See, you know that.
You guys aren't asking if you can go in there and worship. That's your right. That's your God-given First Amendment right.
I'm not talking about the worshiping right. I'm talking about you coming here filming them. And I know you have your freedoms to do that.
And that's where it should end, right there. You have your freedoms.
I know, but
keep
you
a
know,
lock on your emotions.
But you know the split in this country right now and how heated it is.
I do.
And
yes,
you know
I sure
you can
do.
Get content on that. And instead
That's
of
not why I do
the
it.
church and talking
That's
to
not
us
why I
for-
do it.
Okay, well, instead of coming, well, but I can't help the split in the country. But what I can help is help bring it together and help.
You
friendships-
can though.
But I know, but
You can,
didn't
though.
do that first.
You keep bringing it back to me and what I didn't do or did
come
do,
up to us first
but
and
you're
say,
not
"Hey,
taking any accountability for how you acted.
No, let's go back. Don't you think it would be respectful to come and ask us first? Don't you think it would be a little bit respectful?
That's subjective. That's subjective, man.
There we go.
Don't you think it would have been respectful to approach me respectfully?
It's not subjective given this state, this country.
Seriously,
No, it's
the
not
state this country is
I'm not. Yeah, you know exactly what's going on, bud. Come on.
Of course
Come on,
I do.
let's not play coy.
But don't
Let's
you
not play
think
coy.
it would have been respectful to respectfully ask us
Respect
what we
is
were doing?
respect given
But you
is
didn't.
Respect earned. Respect
It's
given is
earned,
respect earned.
exactly.
Right.
You did not
You're
earn
not
it.
a parishioner here. I know that.
You
Are
did not earn it.
Catholic? No. So you could have came up to the church and asked us, and we would have gladly let
I
you
could
in.
have,
We
but
would
I
have,
didn't.
But you didn't want to because that's not what you're after. You know it, buddy. Come on. When you go down and put your head on your pillow tonight, you know exactly what you're doing.
Okay. You can believe that.
Oh, no. I don't need to believe
You
it
can
because
believe that.
I've been around this world long enough. I know what's going on, guy.
Okay. Good for
know
you,
it
man.
too, bud.
Good for you. I'm not doubting
I
that.
don't need a good from me, bud. I don't need a good from you, good from me. You know exactly what's going on, man. You know exactly what's going on.
Yeah. I'm out here peacefully recording, and I got accosted by about 5 or 6 guys.
Come on, I tried to stop that guy, right? I said, dude, don't do it.
Not really. I had to go and divert his attention onto me as he was backing up.
No one's gonna get hit leaving because there's this commotion. I'm doing other things too. All right. I told them, I was like, don't do it. You know, they don't. You don't need to be that way. Okay. It's a two-way street, guys. You guys are talking out of both sides of your mouth right now. You know the respect. You could have came in there and asked, but you're like, you know what? I don't want to do that.
why would I ask for permission for something I have an absolute right to do? That's where you're not getting it, is where rights
It's about respect.
and emotions,
No, it's
they don't
about-
mix.
It's about respect.
They don't mix.
It's about respect. And
I didn't disrespect anyone. No, I didn't. You can believe that all you want. The fact is, I didn't.
I don't need to believe it, because when 10, 15 people come up to me that go here say they feel uncomfortable, they feel like this and that.
Okay.
That's
Well,
the majority there.
when 30 to 40,000 people see this video, we'll let them be the judge. Court of public opinion, right?
My point, it's about content. See?
Two different places, two different confrontations, one lesson that never changes. Knowledge is your strongest defense. Every difficult encounter reminds us that staying calm, asking questions, and understanding the law often matter more than raising your voice. You don't have to agree with every encounter you watch, but you should always understand what happened and why it matters. If you've ever been questioned while exercising your rights, tell us your story in the comments. Your experience could help someone else stay informed. Subscribe to ID Refusal and join a community that believes knowledge, accountability, and peaceful confidence are the strongest tools any citizen can carry. Signature quote: "You don't have to stay silent. You have to know the law." Freedom isn't something you ask permission to use. It's something you understand and exercise responsibly.